Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy. For nerds, by nerds. I'm Ted, hanging out with some of the colleagues here.
Dave.
Nate.
And today we're going to get back into our D&D Eyes series, and we're going to do Riddick.
We are going to do Riddick.
Yeah. I like... I want to do so many things with Riddick, but I'm just like, well, D&D doesn't have the only like one-shot kill kind of thing, which I feel like Riddick would excel at, is the assassin build. So that's why I'm going to start with Riddick.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'm going to...
What are you feeling?
You know, I was actually feeling the Oath of Vengeance Paladin, to be honest with you.
Really?
Ooh.
I feel like he but he only channels his spells into Smite. That's it. It's Oath of Enmity and then Smite. I mean, like if you watch the movie, all the movies, right? Pretty much he's always telling someone exactly how he's going to kill them all, then eventually he does go and do that. Like to me, that's like his Oath of Enmity.
Yeah.
But he like gives it an order, like this is how you're gonna die, and then you're gonna ask to fuck me at the end. So
That's a good point. Yeah. So,
but we're D&D guys, and why not both? Like, why not levels of assassin? Because Riddick is pretty freaking epic.
Yes.
yeah, and he's very stealth. He's got the stealth going. He's got the acrobatic ability.
He definitely has the ability to disappear. So hiding as a bonus action would totally fit for him.
Well, there's that. So we're gonna say he's human. I mean, in the
He's Furian.
He's Furian, but that could be, that could easily just be a variant of human,
right?
Which we have. Luckily, we have a human variant, right?
Right.
So he'll get a feat, and he'll get his stat bumps,
right?
And he's kind of like one of those Paragon characters. Like he's extremely smart. He's very
He's
perceptive.
He's strong. He's stealthy. He's perceptive.
He's fast. He's resistant.
He's
charismatic.
And he's charismatic. So
yeah.
with when we talked about with the Avengers characters, they were people who were off the charts. So this guy is possibly one of those. He's just blessed with awesome stats.
Yeah, like I could see him almost having like straight 16s and 14s, or or
14s
18s.
and higher.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like his low stat of intelligence would be like a 14, and charisma of a 14 maybe. But like his like then it's like, well, does he just have a super high wisdom? Because he's also really stubborn and has a lot of willpower. Or does he just have the alertness feat? Or does he have both?
It's possible. Could he have alertness and observant? Because he definitely knows what's going on.
Well, that's actually a very good possibility as well. Although almost like you could almost get rid of alertness if you have observant. But then again, like it does, like you don't get the full benefit if you have both.
Right.
But he definitely probably would have that thing going on where like he's never really, even though it's not a term in this edition, he's never really flat-footed. You know?
Right.
He's always ready to move either offensively or defensively.
Well, there's that danger sense. I know barbarians get it. Do rogues eventually get a danger sense, like a trap avoidance, or they get the ability to take half damage as a reaction?
Yeah, but no, they don't get like a danger sense. Honestly, I could definitely see Riddick having levels of Paladin, Oath of Vengeance, Rogue, and Monk.
Okay.
Yeah, and feet. So you think he would have feet, the Tavern Brawler feet?
Well, that would replace either Monk or Tavern Brawler. But if you don't need Tavern Brawler if you're a monk.
Right.
But you can use weapons as you're proficient in improvised weapons, though. Right?
You can. Yeah, I mean, you do get that.
Yeah. Do they get something with grapple as well? They get a benefit with grapple, don't they? Tavern Brawlers?
The Grappler gets a benefit with grappling.
All right, so let's move on to, Shining of the Eyes. Does he have a magic item? Did he have some kind of permanent magical thing done to him? He had it, technically done via surgery. So would that be some kind of permanent magical procedure?
Or it could just be the magic. Do they have? Yeah, like they have the goggles of night, right? who's dark vision. It's kind of the same thing. You could just replace the shining with that, and he wears goggles anyway.
That's true.
But he does it the opposite way. When he needs to see in the dark, he takes his off.
They're actually just non-magical sunglasses, but they insert magic eyes into you when you put them on. That can see in the dark.
But what if that? Yeah, but like, what if that he had that magic item as like a graft instead? But like, so the magic item exists.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like it's almost like he has sunlight sensitivity,
Right.
because he always has to cover his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he does have that with a drawback. Not that he seems to be all that hindered by not being able to see as well. He's just exceptionally vicious in the dark.
Maybe it's a cursed item. It's night vision goggles. It's the goggles night, but they're a cursed item that actually give you sunlight sensitivity when you don't wear them.
Oh, you could do something like that.
That's not bad.
I like it. So he's got to keep them.
Yeah.
And unlike other magic items, right? Like you can actually get rid of these, but you still have the curse.
Yeah, you still have the curse.
So you wouldn't want to.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're gonna do levels of monk, levels of paladin,
Levels of rogue.
levels of rogue. So we could go 3 for assassin.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you really trying to take out of monk?
Well, first of all, some of the stuff that he does is pretty cool, and he fights monsters with his bare hands on a regular basis.
All right. Just making sure. Just making sure.
I think we should take Rogue up to the level where you get the roll with the punch ability. I forget what it's called, but basically you can use your reaction to take half damage from an attack. I feel like he's got that, like because you can just like get slogged sometimes, and it's just kind of like bounces off of him.
Well, you could do that, but if we're going with levels of paladin, he technically has lay on hands.
Oh, it didn't hurt as much as you thought.
We could just say he just uses that to recover.
Okay, that could
works.
be his recover ability. All right.
Yeah, I think so. And also at certain level, eventually you get immunities for paladin from fear and disease and
That's
stuff
true.
like that. And he's very, very resistant to all that.
My brain is still. I mean, as much as you're accurate, I'm still wrapping my head around Riddick being a paladin.
Well, Oath of Anonymity, Paladin of Vengeance, that's a different kind of. And he has a code he follows.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
You're 100% correct. That's what as I said. It's just
But it's
my
weird,
brain is still wrapped in the paladins, the lawful good box.
And I also see like his favored weapons be more like he uses
Daggers.
curved blades or improvised weapons a lot like Nate said. What if improvised weapons was one of his monk weapons? Like we just kind of like tweak the his order a little bit and so like daggers and improvised weapons.
I'd buy that.
I mean, normally we don't change too much when we D&D as a character, but we could easily do that. Or if we really wanted to stay legit with what we've been doing, we could do like Nate said and go, he's got
The Tavern Brawler.
He's got Tavern Brawler. He's got all the feats. He's Riddick. He's just got all the feats. So alertness, observant, Tavern Brawler.
Grappler.
I don't.
He's not like Greek wrestler grappler, but
True.
Yeah, he's got enough going
it's
on.
like
that
arm lock and then break your arm kind of grappler.
He's got enough effectiveness with grappling that doesn't need that.
Okay.
If I was going to go with another feat, I might go with mobile.
Okay. I was thinking that as a possibility.
Yeah, climb. Yeah. How about with Monk? He does open hand.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a
open
way
hand,
of the open hand.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really shadow stepping or casting darkness. He just uses darkness to his advantage.
Right.
While that would be interesting, I think that. So we have a hodgepodge of classes.
I think there's only one option for the background. He's a criminal.
Really, I always think he could also easily be an outlander, though.
Nah, I mean he's. Let's start off with a thing.
He starts off as a criminal.
He starts off as a criminal. So.
Yeah, but criminal background implies organized crime, opposed to someone who just commits crimes. Because you have criminal, the criminal contact. It's all like in there.
Yeah. There's a certain level of organization, but I mean, even a guy who like mugs people, unless he's just literally like a roving mugger, he's going to have some way of knowing or somebody tipping him off places that are good.
Because you
to
can
go.
technically be
Not
having.
really. There's people in the news all the time just rolling people for their cash.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. There is that, but then there's also people that can get informed about particularly lucrative areas or lucrative heists or something like that. So, but anyway.
Well, here's my argument for Outlander.
All right,
He
go
is
for it.
actually the last of the Furians.
Yeah, sure.
And he's kind of like prophesied and shit. That is actually like one of the Bond's ideals or something, right from Outlander. And and he is a nomad. He just goes from place to place, and in his mind, he doesn't actually really commit crimes. Like they never really say what he's originally running from, why he's a criminal. And generally, like throughout the thing, it's basically he kills people, right? So,
yeah,
murder.
but there are already people that he's allowed to murder pretty much because he's already in prison. When you're already in maximum prison, like the type that they
but he got
in.
put there for some reason, and like the lore is like that's where they shined his eyes or something like that. But it's not he's not murdering people as an assassin. For
hire, yeah.
Yeah, in all the stories, he never really steals. Or if he does, it's like more out of like need. Like I need this to get away. This spaceship is gonna fly me out of here or whatever. So
he's not looking to sell that off.
It's not like he's not a criminal for profit. If he's a criminal, because like let's face it, right? If you go criminal background, then you have to delve into criminal background and go, oh, what kind of criminal is he? So like, and that's where it gets sticky to me. But when you go to Outlander, you go, well, what kind of Outlander is he? Like, and like, there's like 3 that he could probably fit into.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, we could go with Outlander. That's cool.
He's going to get the skill set from criminal from actually having rogue levels.
True.
And he's got Outlander's got that survivability aspect to them. So, kind of
Right.
off on their own.
Yeah, you get athletics and survival for Outlander, so that's gonna fit things he's got.
And the actual ability is to actually, you don't have to make checks or anything. You just gather what you need for food and drink for you and other people. And he definitely has that aspect to him.
Okay. All right, you sold me.
Woohoo!
I feel like 50% of the characters that I ever want to make are Outlanders.
Outlander is just such the adventuring background.
Yeah.
There's so many times that I have to like steer away from it just because I don't want to use it all the time.
Yeah, but in this case it fits.
Yeah. I agree.
So, is there anything? Did we miss anything?
So we got human, we got Outlander, rogue, paladin, a little bit of monk. And he's epic. He's got more levels than we can deal with.
Well, he's got a bunch. I don't know that he's epic, but still, like and the other good reason to make him a monk, right? He doesn't wear armor. So, unless you want to go barbarian to get that extra toughness, which I'm not really seeing. He's not really a berserker. He's always he's in
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a skilled. It's
so being able to add his wisdom and
There's
his
a couple
dex,
times that he kind of yells as he goes in for the kill, but
he gets angry.
yeah.
But it's not barbarian,
Yeah, it's not Viking trance.
It's controlled
style.
rage.
Yeah.
So, I think we pretty much covered it. There might be some more feats to give him, but it's like it feels like you just stack feats on this guy forever. So he's a sci-fi character. That's all I got, man. I think we should take this one out.
I agree.
Guys, what do you think? This is our version. This is our version of Riddick, the last of the Furians. In the comments below, let us know what you think. While you're at it, like, share, and subscribe.
You can check us out on Nerdarchy.com.
Just join the conversation over on Reddit.
So until next time,
Stay nerdy. See, that's like his oath of enmity.
Yeah.
But he like gives it an order. Like, this is how you're gonna die, and then you're gonna ask to fuck me at the end.
That's a good point. Yeah. So.
But we're D&D guys, and why not?
D&D Eyes series, and we're gonna do Riddick.
We are gonna do Riddick.
Yeah. I like. I want to do so many things with Riddick, but I'm just like, well, D&D doesn't have the only like one-shot kill kind of thing, which I feel like Riddick would excel at, is the assassin build. So that's why I'm going to start with Riddick.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'm going.
What are you feeling?
I was actually feeling. I was actually feeling the Oath of Vengeance Paladin, to be honest with you.
Really?
Ooh.
I feel like he, but he only channels his spells into Smite. That's it. It's Oath of Enmity and then Smite. I mean, like if you watch the movie, all the movies, right? Pretty much he's always telling someone exactly how he's going to kill them all, and then eventually he does go and do that. Like to me.
Hey guys, welcome to Nerdarchy. For nerds, by nerds. I'm Ted, hanging out with some of the colleagues here.
Dave.
Nate.
And today we're going to get back into our